Hey, and welcome back, everybody. So, you liked the last build so much, we got something new in here. And believe me, we're going to take this truck from this to this. Hey, folks, so behind me is an OBS Chevy. And like I said, we are going to do something amazing with this right here. But if you haven't hit that like button, subscribe, go ahead and do that now, because this is awesome and you're going to want to see it. So, what we're doing, we're going to take this truck from basically this stock beat up farm truck configuration and turn it into something absolutely amazing and a showpiece and a work of art. Now, when I say that, people, what do you mean a showpiece and a work of art? Well, basically, we're going to take this back to showroom quality, and it's going to be just absolutely flipping awesome. Now, let's go around here and we'll check this truck out. I'll show you what we got going on. Okay, so like I said, this is a 93 Chevy OBS Silverado. Now, OBS is old body style, and that's what they refer to these trucks as. And this is a story on this truck. This truck spent most of its life in Florida, which means little to no rust, and that's something we don't see here. Honestly, like I said, the frame on this truck, because we've already done the frame, was in better shape than some of the newer model trucks that we've actually done here recently.
Like your truck.
Yeah, like my truck. We got to put a frame under it. But this truck, I was amazed. I got up underneath of it and I was like, wow, this truck's actually in really good shape. It's got a couple places that are rusted down here, but overall, that's the only rust on it. Like this on the other side that I'll show you. Now, like I said, this side is rusted out just a little worse, but fixable. Not a big deal. Totally fixable, because that's the only rust on this entire truck. Why those rusted out, I can't really tell you, because I don't know. I did see a lot of sand and debris that was down in here, so the only thing that I could guess would be, you know, the sand and stuff from Florida where it sit in here and packed and stayed wet for a long period of time, would rust it out. And that's the only thing I can figure that actually rusted this out. Otherwise, I really don't know. But what? Okay, so that being the only issue, not a problem. But like I said, something I do want to tell you guys about this truck that I actually had forgotten about is this truck, the individual that owns this actually come down here, drove about 2 hours away approximately, just to bring me this truck. Because he wanted me to be able to do it, saw it through some of our stuff, actually loves what we're doing, and loves what we're doing on the channel, and believes in what we're doing. So, you know, that makes me, you know, obviously feel great about the situation, but then I'm going to do a really good job on this truck as well. We do a good job on everything we try to get in here, and the work speaks for itself. But especially when it comes to something like this, you know, I feel compelled to really go out, you know, and try to get something that looks really cool on this truck, and I think we've come up with that. So let's get down here on the bed. Obviously, this bed is solid. I mean, it just doesn't get any more solid than that. I mean, there's literally nothing in this truck that would make me think, actually, here's a magnet. Let's see if there's any filler in it at all. Yeah, there is zero filler in this truck in all the spots. Even down here on the rusted area, there's no filler. So what does that tell us? That tells us that this truck has never been touched. And you can tell it too. And if you can actually tell, I'm kind of excited about this build, because I haven't done one of these since probably the mid-2000s. So it's been a minute since I've done an OBS Chevy. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into one of these trucks and doing another build on one, because it's been, like I said, several years. Now, let's check this out. Stock OBS interior, and the seats underneath the cover looks almost new. I mean, how this truck literally must have sit most of its life. I mean,
the headliner's drooping.
The headliner's drooping, but we'll actually fix this. I mean, it's not anything that I'm really truly worried about. You know, we'll pull it down and put a new headliner in it and make it look nice again. But I mean, obviously we're going to have to put a dash in it because that's pretty horrible. Let's pull this off here real quick. Woo, boy, it is gone.
Looks like a 05 Dodge.
Yeah, I think, oh wow, that's even worse than Dodge. Well, about the same as a Dodge Ram because it's literally just kind of falling apart. But, you know, maybe the same manufacturer made both the dash in these trucks. I mean, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I think I kind of did. Sorry, guys. But anyway, so dash is a must, but Florida sun, I mean, it's kind of to be expected, but we'll cover that back up because we don't see it right now. Anyway, I mean, look at the door panels. I mean, the door panels are even in good shape. I mean, golly, you just don't see that anymore like this. I mean, it's a little sun faded, but I think we can actually take a little bit of interior stuff and bring the color back on this. So let's get down here and let's check out some more on it. I mean, let's grab the magnet. Let's see if there's anything else that could possibly have any rust in it. They rust out down here and it is solid. I mean, that is so solid. Look at this. I mean, there is no Bondo in any of this. So why did that rust? That's what I'm wondering. So let's look at something. Let's just kind of stick our hand back in the hole. Yeah, I think I see the problem. Crust. Yep, it's full of sand and dirt and whatever on a farm. Yep, there's some, whatever that is, wheat seeds. And wow, there's about enough Florida sand in there. I think you could make a sand collage in a bottle. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
yeah, it's pretty dark, but it's a lot. I don't know. I wonder if this side's the same way. Oh wow, that just, whoops. Oh my lord, it's full. See if you can stick the camera in there. It's like packed full. See if you can see it. No,
Too dark.
hold on. Let me see if I can get a light and we'll shine a light in there. I kind of want to know myself. You see anything? Yeah, it's full of sand. Look at all that down in there. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Let's stick it down in there a little bit further. Yeah, you can see all the sand in it. Wow. Ah. That's a lot of sand.
Yeah. What motors came in these trucks?
Well, we're getting that. Golly, I just can't believe it. This thing is in that kind of shape for what it is. All right, let's go up here and let's check out underneath the hood. Actually, let's look at the front end. I mean, the chrome's still in decent shape. That headlight's a little weathered. You think we can buff that back? Probably.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to buff it back. And
The powerhouse.
yep, let's see, what is this? Because these had the 5.7s and, oh, this is the 5 liter. 5 liter, 305 cubic inches. And it is TBI, which if you guys are familiar with the OBS Chevrolets, they, the TBI, which is, you know, it's basically a carburetor with injectors in it. And it's got 2 injectors, 4 barrels, and like I said, it meters the fuel via the injectors. Very simple system, but there is no vats or anything that you would find on the new trucks that hinder the performance on this. So literally, it's basically just an electronic carburetor. It's the easiest way I can put it. Because I mean, and that's awesome because there's not so many of these that are left. And let's see how it starts. Let's see how it start up and run.
Don't rev it too much. You got the doors shut. it's not quite a LS, but
no, it's not an LS, but I mean, it just starts like it's nothing. And I mean, that's kind of impressive for the year of this truck. Not exactly sure what to say about that because it's just like it's nothing. I mean,
what year is this one?
it's a 93.
93.
93.
I was born in 01.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't literally done one of these trucks since yeah, you would have been somewhere around 4 years old, 4.5 years old. So if that puts it in, you know, perspective for you.
These are getting rare, aren't they?
Yeah, they are rare. I mean, the OBS Chevys, most of the time when you find these trucks, and you guys already know this, if you've been looking for an OBS Chevrolet, they are rusty, crusty, the frame is broken half, and there's literally hardly anything left to be salvaged except for parts. And if you actually find a good one of these trucks, it's a gem in a rough. And this to me is a gem in a rough. All right, so here on the back of the truck, like I said, let's go over and check this out. I don't know, wow, that actually opens really easy.
Solid.
Yeah, it is solid. Tail light, obviously, we're gonna have to replace that because that's just not gonna work. And
Yeah, that's a bit fucked.
yeah, but bumper obviously needs a little bit of TLC because the Florida sun has cooked it.
Oh yeah.
Took the original, took the plate off so you can see the original color behind the plate. Yeah, that's way off. I mean, that's good, Lord. But otherwise, it's solid, and that kind of means a lot on these trucks. So we'll take it back, we'll clean it up, get the rust off of it, and make it look new again. Just a matter of, you know, doing what we do every day. But well, that's loose. Tighten that up. Probably I'll just pull this thing off and out of here because I mean, literally, what purpose is this serve?
It's basically like bed liner, but not as good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of
water gets underneath it and rusts the bed out.
Yeah.
My truck, i.e.
Actually, let's pull it up.
Probably not this one, but
No, actually, it's not. I mean, it's got a little Florida sand and a lot of Florida sand. Oh my Lord! I'm kind of surprised it's not rusted out. I mean, it's dirty, but it's not rusted. So
good shit.
that's something we're gonna have to.
Well, the owner took care of it.
Yeah, it looks like it sit a long time. It's only got 137,000 original miles. So
this thing's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice when it's done. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. But I don't understand why it says GMC truck.
Well, let's say you know it's a truck. If you're a cop, you pull it behind. Is that a truck or an SUV?
You know what? I just realized I called this a Silverado.
It's a
GMC Sierra. I'm a fool.
It's all good. Roast them in the comments.
Yeah, roast me on that one. That's my bad, folks. I didn't read the badges, and I should have figured it out when I was walking by and I seen SLE because that was only on the GMCs. So, what can you do? But literally, same truck, different badges. But
we've been doing hell with Silverados too.
yeah, we have done a lot of Silverados. That's literally all we've done. So it's kind of nice to get something a little bit different, and that's probably why this is plushed out a little bit better. The Chevrolet trucks looked a lot similar to these, but again. So yeah, now we know it's a Sierra GMC. But unfortunately, folks, that's all we got time for today. But check this thing out. Like I said, we're going to be getting started on it. We've got a couple other jobs that we have to do before we get to this truck. But they're not going to take a long time, and then we're going to get right into this and we're going to start tearing it down, doing the mechanical on it, and making this thing absolutely something amazing like we have always done on the channel and we've always done here in the shop. Just creating awesome trucks and just doing what we love doing. So thanks for watching, folks. If you want to see more of it, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.